Flowers have been displayed at the time of one's passing in nearly every culture throughout time, and their importance continues today. At funerals, wakes, memorials, and cremation services, flowers and plants are a sensitive way to commemorate the life of the departed, express heartfelt sympathy to the bereaved family, and provide an important element of natural beauty in an otherwise somber environment. Family and friends often comment on the artistry, color, and fragrance of sympathy flowers, helping to aid conversation and soften the sorrow. An outpouring of flowers, or a particularly striking floral tribute, may be remembered long after the funeral as one of the most uplifting symbols of support. In the weeks that follow, flowers, gift baskets, and other expressions sent to the home are also important as family members adjust to their grief. If you'd like to express your sympathy to someone, but are unsure what types of flowers or other gestures may best fit the situation, here are a few suggestions. The most important thing is to show that you care. You want to show your consideration for the deceased, the bereaved family, and the other loved ones who will be gathered. Flowers are one critical component because they show tribute and honor to the life of the deceased. When considering what type of sympathy flowers may be most appropriate, consider that life. Bright flowers may be best to describe a fruitful life and convey the joy of fondest memories. Pale pastels are appropriate for a soft, feminine touch, while autumn tones convey a more masculine theme. And pure white blossoms denote purity, grace, and peace. And roses, especially red roses, express underlying love. You want to make it personal. If you'd like to personalize your tribute even more, your local florist can help. You might consider incorporating a favorite flower, personal item, or picture of the family. For someone who loved gardening, you might consider a gardening basket of garden fresh flowers with just a picked look, For someone of faith, you might prefer a cross or a symbol of Madonna or other icon. Funeral flowers can be designed in all kinds of shapes and sizes, including insignias and sports items, as well as more traditional wreaths and sprays. Of course, flowers aren't the only way to show you care. Other gestures are important as well. Providing dinner for the family some evening can also be helpful, especially for families including children or elderly. A thoughtful letter, informal outing, or contribution to a favorite charity, those are all excellent options too. And these additional gestures complement the thoughtfulness of your sympathy flowers by adding an extra personal touch that would be greatly appreciated. You want to know how much to spend? The cost of funerals is steadily increasing. Unfortunately, there are flowers for almost every budget. You can express yourself eloquently with something as simple as a single perfect rose, or as economical as a modest mixed arrangement, or as striking as something grand, a standing spray of elegant roses and lilies, for example. You can do fresh flower arrangements in vases, and fan-shaped sympathy designs are usually best because they provide the most impact for your money. Sympathy flowers come in a broad range of sizes and prices, so the choice is really up to you. But remember, there may be other floral tributes displayed in close proximity, so you don't want to skimp on size. For a nice table arrangement, plan on spending about $50 to $70, with fancier styles running $75 and up. And for larger standing pieces, $100 to $150 is quite common. For gifts to the home, both flowers and plants are popular, and prices are typically in the $35 to $60 range. Well, what about in lieu of flowers? At the suggestion of well-meaning friends or advisors, families sometimes include a phrase in the obituary announcement, such as "in lieu of flowers, contributions may be sent to," and of course most families sincerely appreciate all personal expressions of support and may later regret having too few flowers at the funeral. A more appropriate phrase for that might be "in addition to flowers," or simply "contributions appreciated to." Use your best judgment. But keep in mind that the "in lieu of" terminology is usually intended to encourage charitable gifts rather than discourage other expressions. So tasteful sympathy flowers are almost always appropriate in addition to charitable giving. And what if you don't find out until after the funeral? Well, even if you didn't know about the funeral until after it was over, you can still convey your love and respect. Family members need your thoughts, prayers, and personal expressions long after the funeral is over. So flowers and other gestures are a sensitive and appropriate way to let them know that they're not alone. And, after all, one of the best ways to honor those who have passed is to support those that they have left behind. Now, there are always other ways you can help. The best thing you can do to let a family member know that you care is you can help with meals, provide childcare, drop off a gift or card, or just simply call. Everyone responds differently to loss, but by reaching out, it reminds people that they're not alone. Your care may help distract them from their grief, allowing an easier transition into a normal routine. So in other words, just being there is the best thing you can do to help them. One really great place where you can pick up flowers for grieving individuals is 1-800-FLORALS. You can find them at 800florals.com. They're really great, and they'll make sending bereavement flowers very easy for you. And these tips are really just the start. If you are making these kinds of decisions, chances are, you're undergoing some forms of loss or a form of loss. And I want to tell you about transformgrief.com. It's a site that I've created with one goal in mind, really, to get people from this dark place of loss and grief into a place of acceptance where they can really smile and laugh again and feel good again. So if you're experiencing, some anguish and hardships with grief, visit transformgrief.com right now. I've got some great step-by-step videos for you that really are going to start getting you feeling better in minutes. So check it out right now, and I'll see you there. Bye.